circle so small, look like a dot. Immune to suckers, vaccinated, look like a shot. All I ever had was me, myself, and I. Extreme at times, blinded by my passion and fury. It's wilder when you think of all the weight I had to carry. In fact, it's scary when I picture my team throwing the towel, wearing in the crowd, saying I was trash from jump. But I did it from the heart, now they criticize the pump. But they
Yo, what's up? We back with another edition, a special edition of the best podcast you never heard of. This is the Conceited Nobody, episode 200. You already know who I am, Latours, a.k.a. Darcy Thanos, a.k.a. Heartthrob Harrison, a.k.a. The Commodity, a.k.a. Icon Down. We about to have a fantastic show, as previously stated. This is episode 200, and I'm here with everyone except Assad. Shout out to Assad. Sabri, he's out there celebrating Ramadan.
He's celebrating.
He's celebrating.
Y'all see how trendy that is? What? Ramadan. He's not observing.
Assad is a religious Muslim where he like you niggas on Easter. He pops up with his tongue with the spotlights on. Anyway, without much further ado, to my right, immediate right, but no, far right. And guess what? I did come prepared today.
Hey!
I ain't motherfucking playing for.
It's a 200 episode special.
For niggas in the background who didn't hear it. We got to the far right.
The champ is here.
The champ is definitely here. I gotta get a more masculine bell or something else. I did that on the fly.
I'm gonna work the ring bell.
What else you want? Like,
Is that what it sounds like?
I'm my own worst critic. Okay. Anyway, we got Renaissance Julie. That's how you want to like.
Man, I'm feeling good. Just got back from Cali, doing some training out there, mixing up with some gyms, and some sparring in, and getting ready for this May 21st bout here in Indianapolis, Indiana, where heavyweight sensation Willie J. Jr. is started his promotion company with his father, Willie J. Sr., and they throwing the show May 21st. I hate to announce it because they ain't announced it yet, and I don't like announcing my fight before.
This is the leak.
Yeah, you know, the promotion stuff go out, man, but yeah, this is the leak, man. Be on the route, be ready for it, man. Everything going first. According to plan, we've been talking to the athletic commission. Now we just gotta get the opponents locked in.
What's Jake promotional company?
The Jakes.
It's something like some fanatic, like the inspiring, or something. It's like something like the fanatic. It's something.
It's okay to say I can't remember.
I can't remember. It's something along those lines.
I want them to ride because they got a scammy ass name.
There's no personal name like I would be like the.
You on your day?
No, it was like Willie talking about what he's talking about. The Jakes.
Yeah, Willie J. That's a scammy ass name.
No, it ain't.
So I want them to win. I want them to do good though, and like not live up to that name and shit.
No, it ain't no name attached to it, man. He started something new, and with his name and all that. So we don't give them a chance, man. They throw the show, put the show together again, man. We're gonna fight,
I have faith this coming off.
Yeah.
I got faith in this promotion. Shout out to Willie Jake and we are
The Jake boys.
To my immediate right, we have Corey GQ. I haven't figured out what kind of motherfucking shit to give you.
This nigga need like a saxophone.
Something fucking laid back. A riff. That's
saxophone.
Remember Bleeding Guns on the Simpsons?
Bleeding Guns.
Bleeding
Guns Murphy. Come on, man. Put some respect on his name. At least it was hurt when you check that out.
Like,
Yeah, she
somebody
was.
record something like fresh.
Yeah, or mix it down. We got GQ first. How you doing, man?
Yeah, well, what's happening? Corey GQ Fresh, the gorgeous gangster ladies. What's happening?
Slow it down, bring it back. This nigga starts sounding like Jerry Wade. This nigga really do that fucking bear.
This is midnight edition, nigga.
The only
200.
Hey, that's how you gotta do 200. Gonna put sauce on it.
Yeah, 200.
It's the midnight edition, nigga.
I would never see MC in the video review that for you.
So, what you the guy that said don't look at gay stuff?
Yeah, that's why I ain't hear a story. I had to ask a bitch, nigga. I asked a bitch.
So y'all
but y'all know who it is. Motherfucking Wolf on Concrete. Coming here Motherfucking, I wish Julie bought the dogs because the dogs come in here because a dog know a dog. And I'm a dog because I keep me a bitch. So, yeah. 200.
You just suck the energy out the room with that whack ass intro.
Yeah, 200.
You fucking bitch, you look worse than Julie dog. Shout out to Julie's dog. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Wolf on Concrete, definitely over here. This nigga you match. Without much further ado, the greatest intro in podcast history.
It's your boy, Jason Ritchie, a.k.a. Go Jason R, a.k.a. Vanessa Williams, a.k.a. Send me the cash. On Cash App, Venmo, shit, we can even do a U.S. Postal, ho, let's go. a.k.a. Marty McHigh, a.k.a. Tino Tecito to the Latino, Ole, a.k.a. Andrew P. Richard, a.k.a. Drew P. Dick, a.k.a. your new favorite comedian, nigga, 200.
200.
You got a Droopy Dick shirt.
Hey,
I can say that at record time for us.
definitely. I'm about to start selling Droopy Dick shirts.
Listen,
I'm gonna go with what
we
it said.
just lambasted Corey for going to that beat voice,
Man.
but you will never on that.
It's
Yeah,
Drew.
hold on.
It's DRE.
Listen.
Hey,
That's not my issue. You will never.
Capital P.
Listen.
Just add emphasis to the funk, man.
You will never.
Don't go there.
You will never
You
on
don't
the
know.
show say, I like Droopy Dick. You will never on the show do that again. Never.
I'm so
Never.
glad that you videotape this shit because for all of eternity,
It's gonna
they
play
gonna
back.
see you put your hand in your hip and shit.
I got a character, nigga. I got a character. I was doing reminiscent of Jeremy.
You don't want character acting in
Hey, Jeremy,
like Terrence
fuck
Howard. I was living the role. Some people just turn it off.
Listen, real quick, I sent that link to you though, so you can share it with your constituents. Anybody think they want to share the link with somebody, free to do it. I'm pretty sure me and Jason only link shares on YouTube, and we have been killing it. 30 views a show.
Hey, up. It's up,
It's
nigga.
up from here.
It's up.
But look though, this nigga, I'm talking about the YouTube link.
Oh yeah, I want to share the link.
Uncapped me. No, what you about to say? It's not here to you.
Yeah, I'm about to come out of this.
Hold on, man. We ain't got to
Fuck all that matching shit.
Hey, I see this nigga wipe his forehead the third time. And shit. And
Ain't get too animated this
behind
motherfucker.
the sunglasses, I'm suffering. But we're about to have a fantastic show. It's definitely a privilege being here with y'all for the 200th episode. People don't understand how hard it is to be this consistent. To lend credence to that fact, I'm the only one who's been here for 200 shows. As a unit, we collectively been here 200 shows. I guarantee that outside of Jeremy, who was a fantastic addition last year, everybody's been here at least 100. And that is definitely something that I definitely appreciate. And I
Am I the new Uncle Bill?
Uncle Bill?
Now we got rid of the dark.
Hilarious.
This nigga funny.
Oh, so y'all replace a dark one with a dark one?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta keep that quarter up for the man.
And to that point, Corey was here on the first episode. You know what I'm saying? So he was here in the Genesis. This is my second podcast. So I probably got about 300 or something in, but this is the one that I like the most, and I like the synergy. Everybody here the most. So before we get the show kicking, I do want to say thank you to everybody who's contributed anyway, whether it was sharing the link, coming on the show, talking bad about the show, talking good about the show.
Especially appreciate the viewers taking the time out to click that link.
Definitely.
Do the show. I'd have had a couple people reach out to me and get different reactions on how people was on the show. So yeah, we definitely appreciate that. So
Absolutely.
So and when we run through our topics, which we will do, we're gonna do a little bit of reminiscing if we can.
yeah.
But you already know we kick it off with some local news. Anybody who has local news on deck, our correspondent, Jamaican Billy, is live on the scene. First off, I don't know if the camera getting it, man, but I'm so fucking taken aback how these niggas came with the J's and shit. Like, I should sit in the middle since I got a different pair, but that is just cute. That is
It's
cute.
handsome. It's handsome.
Is that a ponytail? Or is it your hair?
It's just my hair, nigga. What the hell? Where's gonna be a ponytail, man?
He said, I never looked at you in this light.
I can't wait till we Okay, I'm glad you did that because it looked like you had a rough, good time before you got here.
I usually don't wear my motherfucking hair down.
Whoa.
Go back now.
Again,
Over your ears.
I
can't wait to get the
droopy dick.
No way, no way. The world knows my thoughts about this. I don't give a fuck about people. Like, just be good people. These niggas is faggots.
Hey.
You always gotta put his disclaimer on there. He's so fucking scared. Like you got something.
You know what,
going on.
man?
Come on, man. Come on. What we got on deck?
Trying to stop me from selling out, nigga.
Hold on. This nigga won't snitch, but he sell out to the gay community. Go ahead. That speaks volumes. Go ahead. You confused, nigga.
Modern poet, anyway. Okay, so
what are we kicking it off with? Let's.
the best story I
This
said.
nigga, hold on. This nigga really trying to convince me that he was an intern at the radio station before. You have no fucking coup about yourself when it comes to these articles, man. Prove me wrong, nigga. Go ahead. And go.
What we starting off with, Jeremy?
Today we're gonna start off with what I feel is a personal favorite here. Indiana fugitive fatally shot following a California bank robbery. He robbed the Bloomington Bank last year. An Indiana man killed following a bank robbery in California was also charged in the Bloomington Bank robbery from last year. Police said Travis Terrence, 45 of Spencer, attempted to rob a Bank of America at gunpoint in Fontana, California on April 7th. He then fled to a nearby Wendy's and tried to blend in with customers.
Look cool. Just look cool.
Close your eyes, nigga. Close your eyes.
What the hell?
Give me a 4-4. Give me a 4-4.
That nigga ran in and even stood in line.
That
With
nigga
the
ran
backpack going off behind us.
I've been here the whole time.
That nigga ran in panic.
Customers alerted police to Terrence's location. He ran out the back door, was confronted by officers because he probably came in sweating.
Right.
Cops
Breathing heavy.
Fucking dye pack cash on this shit. This nigga blue.
Literally.
What's on special today? They like, oh shit.
No sound of pride.
Y'all still got that 4
The confrontation led to at least one officer firing a shot. Terrence died as a result. Nah, he ran out the back door.
How in the fuck? This is like some
Yeah,
movie
the
shit. It's like he ran, knocked the pan over.
Or
Hammers flipping in
think
and
about
shit.
it.
Oh my
Knock
God,
the shit down.
Jen's gonna kill me.
You come in, you look to the right, and it's like the restroom, and sometimes straight ahead it'd be like the back door. But maybe he did say,
Spoken by
fuck
niggas
that
ran
shit.
through Wendy's back door before, as you were.
He went through the cooking station.
Yeah, he went through
Yeah, I'm about to say, or he had to,
The
because
cooking station.
see, he done robbed the bank with no thought, no planning.
No,
Because he
man,
ran
say
through-
like, all right.
He ran to Wendy's.
Come up is all he was thinking.
That wasn't the plan.
Come up. That was all he was
Okay,
thinking.
let me go across the street.
That
They
was
never
right.
see me at Wendy's.
What if that was the plan the whole time?
Oh.
I'm gonna just run up and win.
Like, they had that shit for
This
years.
nigga drew out his plan in the crayon, nigga.
And went over
He
for
was
like
out.
6 months.
Napkin.
He was out on bail for a previous robbery from Bloomington for robbing an Old National Bank on November 15th against the objection of prosecutors.
He got out for robbing a bank.
No, he was on bail.
Yeah.
He
And
sound
that's
like
what
somebody
they
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was released from his jail in January 22 against the objection of prosecutors after he failed to show up for a February 15 hearing. An arrest warrant was issued on February 28th.
Planning my next move.
I can't ride no banks here out. I got the Cali.
He's like, I figure if I just pretend to be a normal citizen, they'll forget that I did some shit. I just try to blend it.
I'm gonna go to Wendy's though.
California too far to go rob a bank.
They gonna put you
Hopefully he was robbing banks on the way to Cali, like stopping his
That's
state.
the worst
robbing
place
one.
to do it too.
He was
Like,
trying to come back.
geographically.
Yeah, like
speaking.
I would hope he didn't
Yeah,
go all the way down.
logistically speaking,
That's
like
what I'm
trying to
saying.
run, that's 20 fucking cars.
Well,
It's
you
trying to
Between
be careful.
mountains.
You should have went to Montana or something, nigga.
What part? Oh, that one.
I don't know,
Montana
man.
sheriff with
It's
shot
like there he
sheriff.
is.
Montana cops, they probably ain't shot their gun in forever.
So they shoot.
I'm talking about
We-
as like a,
we
as
need,
like a
we
person.
need a media motherfucker to pull up how many people the Montana police killed.
Yeah, I know. We need somebody that.
Hold on, can anybody here before we continue
Probably
with this?
a town.
Before we continue with this fantastic tale? Can anybody name 2 cities in Montana?
Butte.
Yeah, I'm about to say the view.
I'm about to hop on my
Where is
phone.
it?
I don't know.
I thought it was good.
Helsinki.
Helena.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Hey,
I only know the
That's what it
capital.
was.
Yeah.
I got them too.
You know it's a what? It gotta be something. It's a town that's in every what? Small town Montana. What is it?
Jeffersonville. Plainville.
Montana like some fucking.
Montana ain't got no
Colorado
plan. That's a
type
cowboy.
shit.
That's the
Okay,
West.
like Sioux City then.
Yeah, probably some killed fucking Indians.
Montana, other
probably like a
Western
whole
states
year.
among top 10 rate of fatal officer involved shootings. This was just 2 years
They
ago.
killing
See what I
police.
tell you?
They might
What I
kill
tell you?
police.
No,
In
they-
Montana, them niggas live and die for the chance to pop a nigga. I sneeze wrong.
I'll guarantee you that a
Ain't no black
motherfucker.
people there, so when
I'll
you
guarantee you that a
come there,
motherfucker been lassoed
Yeah,
in
this
Montana.
All
shit.
that shit, nigga.
Maybe they
Montana
count
family
the
speaks out
Indians
about
that they
police
shoot.
violence against they shooting Indians.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They probably count
Yeah.
out
Somebody
Oh,
get shot.
they
Yeah,
shoot
the niggas on
But-
the
but-
on the resi.
Yeah, exactly.
But
That's
Bigger
it.
city though.
Black people out there.
And they be turning up on the resi though.
Niggas is everywhere.
Cause they got their own law.
Yeah, they got their own law. You ain't supposed to be able to fuck with them and shit.
But
Yeah,
they,
yeah,
they
yeah.
leave that motherfucker.
Just as of February 17th, the police shot and killed somebody.
It's cause they sitting right
Now,
outside the
you hold on.
reservation.
Now listen, you go to Montana if you think it's sweet robbing banks.
Yeah.
Now you go out there and get popped. But what else we got on there? What part of LA, California this was in? I'm sorry.
Fontana.
This
I don't know
nigga,
what that's.
he was out here on some
That's a
goofy
murder,
shit.
LA.
He was like, what? Can anybody here, we're all friends, no one's gonna snitch on anyone. Anybody here will ever rob a bank in 2022? Cause y'all see it.
You said whatever.
Nah, it's too
Nah.
much technology, man.
That's why niggas crack cars. That's the new bank robbery.
Do what now?
Cracking
Yeah,
cars.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
For the Cadillac converters.
I'm gonna get into that black wig.
That's the old
rob a bank.
Them electronic finesses be what's up. But I mean, hell, if I
I'm talking
I
about,
was at wit's end and
I'm-
shit.
I'm
like,
never
if Cleo came, you and Jeremy, we need one more girl, would you join?
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me put it.
Would you run? Hold
let me
on,
put
hold
it
on,
in my
hold
Corey
on.
voice.
Hey,
Yeah,
I can see you in the car with a bunch of 15-year-olds and shit giving instructions. Now pick me up in the corner. We can go to Wendy's.
Yelling at these niggas and shit. Trying to-
no, but real shit. If it was some life change,
Shut your young ass up.
Because I'm 40, so it's gotta be like life change.
And he was 45, and that's why I'm asking.
Yeah,
you.
that wasn't life changing shit. Just robbing fucking Bank of America.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
Okay.
maybe you need to
How do
lose
you
money.
define? How do you define? Great point. How do you define life change?
He's already out on bail.
My cut gotta be like $1 million plus. That's my
Well,
cut.
This is not get Grand Theft Auto fucking heist, nigga.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic.
I be
Hold
watching
on.
so many bank fucking documentaries and shit about
But
these
it's,
niggas.
yeah, they don't hold that
listen,
much money.
hold
in
on,
there.
hold on.
No, when you hit the motherfucking depository shit.
Hold on real quick. My hypothetical question don't need you to put some fantastic answer
Oh,
to
well,
it.
in the bank, I ain't got enough money for me to.
So the answer's no.
Yeah, at this
Okay.
age.
Ain't that crazy? You
Yeah.
become more considerate with age and
Yeah,
shit.
nigga got
Well,
20.
in this day and age,
Yeah.
also.
$100,000. I ain't going in. I just
He's like, he
How
say baby driver.
I'll see you in Google Maps what directions to that motherfucker. You know what's the worst part of it? The possibility of having to run.
Ooh.
That just drives my mind crazy. Nigga, I got to sprint, nigga, with a bag of money and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the part. The getaway is the part. I do that. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck it, let's do it.
Well, how we getting away?
Exactly.
Hey
You gotta
man,
ride the
if you
big
can't
car.
convince me you got a motherfucking
Telephone.
spaceship, nigga, if we can't use Jeremy mind reading powers,
What y'all think could be the worst part if, like, it's 5 people, 4 people get away? Who you think is, like, in the weirder headspace? The one who got caught, who, like, they better be doing right? Or the 4 niggas who ran away, like, I want to leave this nigga some money, but I know the feds
if
is
you
hot.
got caught by yourself, you cool.
Yeah.
If y'all know it was 5 motherfuckers in here and I'm the only one here, I wasn't with them. I didn't have shit to do with this. I don't know what, unless y'all got me red-handed.
Yeah.
If you just catch me in the car, and if ain't nobody in this fucking bank can say that's him,
Yeah.
y'all can rest assured shit that after I beat this trial, we all good.
Yeah.
Cause if these motherfuckers, I'd rather be one caught than them falling around hoping this nigga don't tell.
Yeah.
Hoping just every
That's
day,
why-
like,
Ring.
Go ahead, cause you on the, you know.
they
what
cop
they're
looking
doing.
hard and shit, man. He must know
That's
something.
some Gary shit. Like this past weekend, with that for cops and shit. So the chick was missing, so she went out with her homegirls. They went to some guy's house. So they was like, the girl never made it back home. They called her homegirls like, oh yeah, she dropped us off and went back home after we left her boy house.
Bitch was lying.
So they found the car like on 90-94 here in Chicago abandoned. Then they find her phone like in South Bend. but still ain't found her and shit. So they got the call. They called the dudes answer it first. And they stopped answering the phone. They like, shit, fuck that.
How did y'all answer?
I was supposed to answer it first.
What happened? I'm confused.
So,
how the fuck we get to this?
No, I'm just saying, like you like waiting on that phone call. Like they called the dudes and dudes answered the.
Oh, do you think those niggas are waiting on the call?
Shit, nah, but yeah.
See, to me, the story probably sound like this day and age. She probably fucking OD'd or something. Motherfuckers freaked out. Oh shit, the bitch dead. Shit, nigga, we going to jail. Somebody's like, nigga, you going to jail? I ain't saying shit. You picked up the phone.
What you do in that case though? Like you fuck. First off,
That's some really scary
congratulations
shit.
on Funk with a junkie. But like, how would y'all respond to like, hey babe, we passed the whatever drug it is that make us die, and nudging her and shit, and that bitch, her head just do one of these.
They probably in that bitch fucking snorting fucking
Straight
perks
fit
and shit. Fucking they wanted to be fucking perks, but that shit fit dog. And they like, nigga, I usually snort me 2-3 of these pills. Let me bust down 2 real
You ever
quick.
fuck with a bitch who snorted a pill?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of. No, you might say kind of, sort of.
I mean, no, because I know she did though.
I know in front of you, like.
No, she ain't do it in front of me, but I knew she did. I seen them
The baggy.
when I was young. I seen a bitch have to go in the back and like go do some coke before I was like,
To convince herself to fuck you.
He said like, damn, bitch, you ain't got no kid top.
Right.
What are you
We better have a good time. What went through your head for real though?
we had met in the club and shit, and I'm thinking like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like you could hear. I don't know, but you could hear. And I was like,
Yeah.
and I wanted to be disgusted, but she
Just
just
turned
Yeah,
I tried my best not to get wet.
I've seen that happen.
See what?
I remember, it's like some college shit. I remember, because this bitch was
You had to
doing,
qualify this shit with age.
it was, because like, I remember the bitch was like, they said she was doing coke, and I'm like, nah, and then I seen it, I'm like, oh shit, and then they was like, yeah, she was in the shower with her clothes on, talking about, I feel like Gloria Estefan and shit, talking about she dancing around and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, she was fine though.
You ready?
No.
Was it because you didn't get the opportunity to?
No, she was fucking with somebody else that I was, you know, in the circle. So I couldn't.
You been around junkhead, no junkhead shit.
Man, not that I know of.
I've been around junkies.
I'm talking about doing
I like fucking them, like trying to fuck with them and knowingly know that they fuck with shit.
Yeah, not that I know of. So I ain't never.
You knew?
Yeah.
Okay.
You did.
How was that?
Yeah, my oldest brother was a
we
you
talking
didn't
about
fuck your brother.
girl.
That's
Oh, a girl. Nah, I ain't never been. I ain't never been around junkies. What they was doing.
Where was this episode going
I'm
to?
talking about girls who you fucking with. specifically.
Hey, Daddy, come out of there.
Go to the mic shop tonight.
Oh, shit. Everybody got that one. His name Juvie.
I know Juvie.
You ain't fuck with that dick.
Oh,
I can't everybody.
Never take an invite.
No.
Everybody.
Arnold said no, buddy. Hey, I really go
What
fuck
you
with
mean Arnold said no?
Arnold said I really go fuck with the gooch than that motherfucker, man.
Actually, I'm rich. You can go there.
Dudley was the one first.
Listen, I hate the Dudley. Shout out to my brother, man. This nigga used to call me Dudley when he got mad at me and shit cause I was dark skinned. That wasn't no dark skin move Dudley was on. That was some real red bone shit. Dudley was on some light skinned nigga shit. That motherfucker. We talking about
Different strokes.
different strokes. A very special episode.
That show could never get greenlit in today's modern society.
Oh yeah.
Most of the 80s shows.
Oh, white man adopting two young black boys.
Hold on. That's still be great. Punky Brewster came.
Yeah.
Punky Brewster.
Punky Brewster shouldn't have got fucking greenlit.
A black man not finna adopt no 2 white kids on TV.
That'd be the show though.
And then the way they ran Full House, even though they try to run a storyline like the mother passed away.
That was a whole bunch of fucking going in there.
Yeah.
That was full of fucking.
Man, Reverse Different Strokes would be a good ass show if it was a good reason why the black man got left with
Is
these
there a
white
good
kids.
reason for a white black man to raise white? Listen.
He got bequeathed to him.
Hold on, we
He worked
fucked
for a
up.
person.
I'm telling you, fucked up by him. Because even though it agitates me to see a white man with black children, I'd be fucking afraid if I see the nigga walk around with some white children, man. That shit was scared the fuck out of me. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm
Yeah,
calling.
let's go
I'm calling police.
Hello?
And,
They were like, sir,
and I'm
sir.
not telling on him.
He's a
I'm helping
person.
him. Because clearly the white kids got him as a hostage.
Hey, you know, damn well ain't no grown ass black man trying to help out no white kids. Not no. He not fucking helping no kids that ain't his.
Here's Bartholomew.
Okay.
He ain't helping no
Oh,
kids.
NBC Hollywood is that. That's what it was. This guy was all like in love with this chick all through. Like she left, she got married, the husband died, and then like her and the black guy just the emailing, and then the bitch died.
Who you been looking at work, nigga?
Yeah.
Who you want at work, nigga? He trying to make an excuse to get Brett and Tommy.
Look, you ain't gotta justify it to me. You gotta justify it to them white people in Hollywood.
I'm just saying, I want to see the black man raise the two white kids and shit. They like,
Jerry, what was your show be
what's
called?
hog
What
maul?
was your shit?
He like, hold on, eat that shit, boy.
What would your shit be called? What would your show be called? This nigga
I
retarded.
guess you call it like.
Hey, this nigga have a whole episode to try to get on these chitlins. I don't want to eat any chitterlings.
Incorrect. It's called different Stokes, nigga. It's white kids, nigga. They're Stokes and with a black.
What would you call those, Jeremy?
I like his answer. Different Stokes.
So that's the last name?
Yeah,
That's his last name. That's Stokes.
Jesse Stokes.
No, that ain't Urban.
Bram Stokes.
Jerome. That's Jerome Stokes.
Jerome Stokes.
Johnson.
No, it's different Stokes.
Different Stokes.
Thomas.
And he gotta be black, like
Different
Jerome
Smith.
Black off like
Nah, they not.
He gotta be ignorant.
Yeah, like Jerome off
You
Snowfall.
cancel after the first show.
Yeah.
Stepsons. Y'all gotta get here
Look,
like
how to squall,
Teach
nigga.
your brother how to squall.
I think I'm done with this. I'm gonna try to come up like
Man.
What changed his life?
Ooh. Let's see. The kids.
No. Like what? That's good. So what is his occupation? Dump, garbage man? What?
No, because the white man was rich, so he gotta be rich too.
No.
It can't be cliche like he was an
So he
ex-athlete.
came back to Botswana. Is he a
He
rapper?
came up on Bitcoin.
There you go.
Is he a rapper?
Yeah, a rapper or some shit.
No.
A teacher.
You canceled after the first episode.
They gonna
Rapper?
because the UPN not available.
See, that's the thing.
You gotta be Tyler Perry.
When he get the call, he probably surrounded by like
who
strippers
dressed up
and
like
shit.
a woman.
He's surrounded by like strippers and shit. He like, what you mean I'm a dad? That's some white kids.
He owns a car wash.
You
but he
definitely
still
don't want
back
this show green lit. Because your fucking dialogue is shit from jump. What station would you put this shit on?
You know what? I'm probably only gonna be a web series, I guess.
Facebook Live. Red Table Talk.
Hey, but when they pick it
Besides
up,
the Red Table
shit,
Talk,
man.
Ooh, this shit funny.
You know what?
You were here.
You
were here. He put him on punishment.
Help me do my show.
Trust me, I tried to do. We tried to do.
It's gonna be one special episode where he put him on punishment for drawing Confederate flags and shit.
Nigga! This could be a collective group show.
No, the fuck it ain't.
We could all get canceled at the same time.
We tried to pitch fucking the reverse version of Three's Company, nigga. No. It's not
Two
gonna,
dudes and a chick.
it's not two black dudes and a white girl too on top of it. Man, no.
DP Company.
That's all they thought.
Everything that's like a
They're
parody.
real in that poor
That's
thing.
like a porn parody and shit.
Hey, Lisa, hand me the towel.
Starring Pinky.
But yeah, they don't. They like that's a good idea. Not here.
Who would be in the Black Mr. Furley? I'm so shitty he did.
Black Mr. Furley.
JB Smook, nah.
Hell no, I'm
Sammy
talking
Davis.
Sammy Davis.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm so mad he did, man. Boing, boing, brain. Boing, boing, and
Oh, you talking
brain.
about in that time
Yeah.
period?
Yeah.
You said who? JB Smoke it
I was
up. You can hear it coming with that lesbian shit. Hell yeah. Hey, look.
And
Fuck
he
it.
got-
Why
he
we
said
on
he
time?
was
Furley was a hater. You know who'd have been a good ass hater?
Ooh.
Bookman.
Hold on. Speaking of
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
He ain't got no
Three's
personality.
He'd have been
What?
hating because the
Hey.
nigga had the bitches though.
what if it was a married couple that had a third person come in there?
But
It
they
could
can't
be like
black.
they came back kind of like
This is
cut.
red table talk. This is real sexy.
They can't
42.
But they hired the dude as a like he just come.
A
be-
dude?
Be a housekeeper.
Or maybe they bring a chick in.
That's Mr. Belvedere.
Hold on, man. Your first
They
thought
gotta
was
be a
a
bed.
No,
nigga.
I'm just saying like if they
They
do it
gotta own a
like
bed
you know.
That's Mr. Belvedere.
Okay, Mr. Belvedere.
And I could-
hold on, because his name ain't Belvedere no more.
Yeah, that no.
Jenkins.
Ooh.
Mr. Johnson, no.
Yeah.
Mr.
so-
Johnson.
And then you know what they call me, Johnson.
He probably be like, hey, just call me Mister. Cause Mr. Johnson sound kind of
We're gonna let you be on the scene, nigga.
In other news, the other motherfuckers who done got shot. You know, motherfucking more shootings in the USA of America.
The USA of America.
Joey, you usually the king of segues, but that was shit.
Y'all continue. These niggas ain't got no topics.
The USA of America, the United States of America.
USA of America.
I love it.
The real Americans, nigga.
Nigga, not the fake.
That was a hard
All
run.
52
That
states.
was like
Give it to him.
Go ahead. Fuck it then, nigga. Go ahead.
Like, nigga.
Be a 187 with that club in your mouth.
That was some like when you in the far left lane and you about to miss your exit.
Nigga.
Oh, that
Nigga came from
all the way over
3
here.
lanes across on the way here, so you did good job.
Hold on, man. Brooklyn subway station shooting. 10 shot, 13 others injured, officials say. Sunset Park, Brooklyn. 10 people were shot and 13 others were injured in a Brooklyn subway station. Attack Tuesday morning, NYPD Commissioner. Commissioner Ken Shant Sewell confirmed that the NYPD.
You could have said Todd Thompson, we would have knew the difference.
on the north.
Get it out, champ.
On the northbound north.
Good grief.
On the northbound north train just before 8:25 a.m. Before 8:25 in the morning. A man 8:25 in the morning, bro. What was that? Man put on a gas mask, pulled out 2 canisters. God damn. And opened the fire as smoke filled the train. He was first. 7 men and 3 women were shot by the suspect who fired his weapon 33 times.
In the smoke.
Officials said he used a Glock 9mm. Damn, that motherfucker got me.
Millimeter, nigga.
Exactly.
Nigga,
Bomb in that motherfucker, didn't he?
Probably just in the clip was that.
I'm worried about the military. The United States of America, and them shells.
Ain't nobody see that.
Give me the box of M&M's. What the fuck? This nigga gonna can it?
Hey, ain't nobody. Hold on, man. Ain't nobody see that they walked in there with a drum in the motherfucker.
Right.
No, they couldn't see
Oh.
shit. Cause what he
That
did.
shit was like this. It's just super long.
What he did.
If he had the drum, the baby drum.
But they probably had a backpack or
I'd be like
something.
this.
Cause he didn't just walk with no canisters and tear gas. Like he definitely had to have a
I was
backpack.
about to say, what playing and being, nigga?
Yeah. So he just threw the
Planners,
smoke.
bitch.
He threw the smoke and started shooting the smoke.
Here we go. Here the clarification, man. Police found 2 additional extended magazine clips on the train following the shooting. So he got off the train apparently. A person of interest, 62-year-old Frank R. James, was named.
How old?
62.
62.
Lionel James.
This 45-year-old
That's
background.
right.
They said he was
motherfucker, man. Ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
In the words of Will Smith,
This
he
is
woke up on chaos.
They said he was not a suspect though.
Frank
He was
woke
just
up
naming
and
the
chose
connection.
chaos.
Man, so 62-year-old
He did get some black Air Force Ones on.
62-year-old Frank was named in connection with the attack. He was not a suspect as of Tuesday evening, police said.
He probably stole the gun.
5 of the victims were in critical condition aside from gunshot wounds. Other injuries included smoke inhalation injuries from shrapnel and panic attacks. Shrapnel. I need one. We got it married now.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Police said none of the injuries were
That video
life-threatening.
Nigga scribbling on him.
The incident was not being investigated as a terror attack, officials said. However, the investigation remained ongoing Tuesday evening. The NYPD, NTA, and TWU transit unit posted a combined $50,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest. You snitching for 50K, bro?
50K.
You snitching for 50K?
What's the number?
Yeah.
877.
Let me say this real quick though, man. 'Cause before we get into
Full information.
before we get to our full blown ignorance, allow me to make these statements. I'm pointing out because this is a serious show, more so than not. First off, this is ritualistic. I don't know if y'all believe it or not, but the things happen in threes. You see a lot of threes involved. What's today's date?
What?
What's 1 plus 2? They said it was 13 people injured. They said that it was 33. They said it was 33 shots. You see what I'm saying? It was 33 shots. things like that stand out to me. And if you go through here, it was something else that stood out to me was on 36th Street, 36. You know what I'm saying? This shit is ritualistic, and I'm not gonna delve too much into it, but I want y'all to just check it out. Even the number, he's 62. 6 divided by 2 is 3. It seems far fetched and shit, but when you understand how numerology going, things like that, and how they do for their sacrifices, this is coming up one of the highest days on the Satanic calendar, Easter, which is under the guise of a quote unquote Christian day. It's actually to celebrate Ishtar, the fertility deity of the Canaanites, amongst other deities and other religions. But that's just something I wanted to point out real quick.
I also want to point out that this happened in Sunset Park, so at 8:30 in the morning.
What time is it?
It felt like it was time to get live and represent.
Early.
Like, fuck y'all jobs.
Now, something else that stood out was they said the person was 5'5" between the, what, 160 and 220 pounds. Like, how in the fuck do you make that wide of a assumption? Or, you know what I'm saying? That
Between
right there.
5'5" and 6'2".
The scary part of this is how they trying to push
Bad
for,
for 50,000. I'm sorry.
and that ain't no goddamn money.
Like, man, people don't just
Listen,
tear shit like
I'll
that.
be on the ground like it's worth more than that alone. You know what I'm saying? But first off, we are.
It's 100,000.
I was watching NBC News today when I was at the gym, and they keep talking about mass shootings. So we all know what this is about. When they had these so-called mass shootings, it's always to raise awareness to quote-unquote gun control. It's always somewhere they want to take guns. That's what the whole end game is, and they stage these shootings and things to get people up in arms and uproar. I'm not absolutely sure, but I guarantee you that you probably can't even find these victims' names. This is on the anniversary of the shit that we was talking about, that fake FedEx shooting that happened last year, that allegedly happened. I still don't know what was going on with that because they talking about Sikh community and shit, and they tried to raise awareness with them as if they were supposedly the only people who got shot in that supposed shooting. I went and looked at the girl who they said played basketball, the Blackwell girl. I was researching her yesterday, and I was on looking up her family on Facebook. And a lot of them had pages that were less than 2 years old. They had pages less than 2 years old. We talk about
fucking sleuth.
and I had looked because I mean last year when the girl had allegedly got shot, I looked for her on Facebook, I couldn't find it. But this year I found that they had a memorial page for her. Then I was looking at her page or her sister page, and she had like all these her cover pictures the black policewoman who got shot last year. You remember Black Girl that got shot?
Oh, wow.
She had her in the cover, and she was like, "Rest in peace to her."
The black couple got shot here.
The white girl was saying, "Rest in peace to her." So I'm trying to figure out like the correlation between these two. But all these events, in my opinion, are staged. Back to this shit right here. When they talk gun control for mass shootings, they said it was something like some number that looks incredible when you just glance at it, but when you put in the context of how many people got shot or how many people just died from other things this year, it's very minute.
They put a black man on there this time instead of a white man. Sure, too. Kind of interesting too. Yeah, I'm like,
So we got two
They
now.
usually play it up. They usually use white people so they can play it up. So everybody be like, "Yeah, nope, we don't want guns."
Because we know white people are boogeyman.
Right, and they're gonna make shit happen. Supposedly.
The thing that's most outstanding, I know y'all, you want to say something, Jerry? Hold on real quick. That Call of Duty shit. His loadout. This nigga got 2 flashbangs. This is not no nigga shit, man. This ain't just a conventional regular, I'm mad white boy shit. It reads some government shit. But
The
I
tear
mean,
gas, he had the smoke, he
you
just
know
started
this
shooting
fool-
the smoke.
He had the mask.
He had the mask on. Go out the
Can you imagine you sit down there and shit doing whatever the fuck you do in the subway? Playing your saxophone, you know what I'm saying? Shuffling cars with Monty.
What if you sitting across from him? You see him putting on this gas mask and shit like.
He probably get that shit.
This nigga
Slick and
early
shit.
for Halloween.
Like, he probably fucking pulled them fucking pins and them grenades.
You know what I said? It's
That's
Mission
eerie.
Impossible.
Yeah.
This is Mission Impossible.
And like, what if that wasn't your stop and you stay on the train and you go on to the next stop and you hear about it?
Shit, man.
Like, damn.
And I want to say
White
one more
man.
thing on this subject. I'm never getting shot in a mass shooting. If I ain't the first person shot,
Yeah.
You can't get me.
And I ain't riding the train.
No.
He just killed the transit money.
Man,
What you gonna say here?
I just hate the fact that they always do like all that just weak ass shit. Man, be shooting people who just like fish in the barrel.
Who you think like was like?
Oh, like in the train.
When you say you hate it, like what?
Like a drive-by?
Like what?
Nah, in the train.
Like
small
when you say
area.
you hate,
Right.
like what? Like what?
Because I mean, if you whatever could
So
push
you
you to
believe
like,
that? So you believe that this actually happened?
I don't know if this one actually happened. I believe the FedEx shit actually happened.
Why you believe that?
Because I know a bitch who worked with a person whose
Who?
boyfriend,
So boom, boom. Who was the boyfriend?
the white boy, like he
What
was.
was his name?
I don't.
Jacob.
Go ahead and call, cause I really.
Hold on.
Jacob hasn't worked in that.
But did they know the people who got shot? Because if you work, hold on, if you work in a place,
She know
hold
girl
on,
who
if
they
you work in a
got.
place as big as FedEx,
you know that.
where you not seeing these people, if somebody say John down there who work on the fucking line, whatever the fuck,
Yeah, you
got
might
shot,
not know if
you be like, damn, because you don't know, so it's plausible and shit that it could have happened, but it's not actual that it did happen. I'm not. If I was to bet your life, I would be emphatic. Hell no, it didn't happen. So that's how much I believe. I'm willing to sacrifice you. But go ahead and call them motherfuckers though, because I don't believe that shit happened, because I don't get off of that. I know someone who knew somebody who knew somebody.
Oh, Corky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway though,
Nah, I just talked to Corky like not too long ago. She cool people.
I would never talk to a girl named Courtney. I got too much self-respect.
That's her nickname, and she's a beautiful young
Look,
lady.
I can imagine the nickname grab.
I don't know what that nickname is.
I know. Life goes on.
You call regular, she ain't answer, did you FaceTime her?
Yeah. We don't talk a lot, so like 2 back-to-back calls from me should mean like, oh.
Is that phone etiquette?
Oh, yeah.
What's phone etiquette? Like, we
But okay, well, real quick, while we wait on that call not to be answered.
Hello. Hey, Corky.
what?
Who did you? Let me see how I can phrase.
Who the fuck you knew got shot at FedEx? Man, why you trying to
I
say
wasn't even trying to like lead it on to her and shit.
Come on, man.
That's the question you
Just say
asked.
it. Just say it.
I said, who did you know that got shot at? Like, how do you know the FedEx shooting is real? Yeah, it's like,
Actually,
You got it on speaker.
yeah.
Put it up to the mic.
Yeah.
everything.
Do you know anybody who went to the funeral?
Fuck with Fred.
You know anybody who went to a funeral? Did you know anybody who went to a funeral? Okay. Okay. We can, okay, that's it.
Wait.
That's it. I don't want to hear shit else.
Hold on,
I don't
Courtney.
want to hear shit else.
Yeah, you-
No, I wanted to know about the person you told me that you know.
At FedEx.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
That's even more. He killed himself. You got to get rid of the fucking evidence. You understand this? Come on, man. It's cliche.
Oh, I was just talking about the
Come on,
white
Jerry,
bitch
your
that you say
point.
you knew.
He's not gonna win $1 million if he phone that friend. Yeah, he like.
Hold on.
Oh, you knew the white bitch boyfriend. Oh, that's what I said.
Shit's funny.
Was he there?
Yeah, but he one of the people that got killed, right? Oh, he killed himself because he was there. Oh, some PTSD shit.
Yes. But you see what I'm saying? No,
Oh.
boy, we
All right,
appreciate
man.
it. Listen,
Thank you, Courtney.
and this is something that you also have to
Friend of the
introduce.
show,
Hold on,
Courtney, yeah.
if you ever check out these things, usually you have to cut the loose ties. If there's anybody who can lean any credence to it being fake, or no, hell no, it ain't go like that. And then you stated the suicide. I'm not saying that's exactly what happened in this particular instance, but back to what I was saying. I don't believe that shit happened. I don't believe it happened. It's easy to say in a place like I work at, everybody know each other. It's real intimate. If somebody, a couple years ago, a young boy got killed on a forklift. We all knew that shit happened. Cause you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker like, yeah, nigga, his head was dangling. Big Country killed him. He cleaned the blood. He cleaned the blood they paying? No, he volunteered. This big bastard. So, at a facility like that, you at Amazon, big facility, there's people who you've never seen there. If they say 5 motherfuckers died, they just start throwing out names. You like, God damn, we paid time off. You gonna react like that, but if you can't, I can't prove that it did happen, and can't nobody prove that it did, as far as I'm concerned.
Interesting. Nobody never thought of that until now.
Is this nigga patronizing me?
I mean, did y'all niggas shit? I didn't.
I just think that all the mass shootings, man, like they
I'm
should.
not saying they all fake. By no means, I'm not saying they
No,
all
I'm not
fake.
even saying that. I'm just talking about they always happen to like do that shit at a gun range. Walk into the police station and be like, you know what, this time I'm gonna get this message across.
What message are they trying to convey?
I'm just saying, whatever they want to convey, do it where
That's why
somebody.
they say it's fake. Because there ain't no legitimate
Like the
cause.
one dude shot the elementary kids. Never heard nothing else about that.
I'm a billion% sure that didn't happen. I'm a billion% certain because the reaction wasn't right. If you really shot a class for first graders and shit, we would talk about that every single fucking year. He killed himself. He allegedly killed himself. Man, that wouldn't be because you go to a regular person like, man, remember that shit they have in Sandy Hook? I'm like, she hoe? Niggas wouldn't know what you talking about. I don't be believing that shit.
That shit seems fluky.
And I guarantee you, like with the ones that are legit, or you can catch, like say, the Batman shit. Most of these motherfuckers are military background, so they probably was some part of some kind of MK Ultra type thing. I don't know if y'all familiar with MK Ultra things like you want to talk about it? But that's how they usually do. They always take somebody
You be
part of
having
the program,
memories and shit.
implanted it. Fucked up. But it's all this shit, man.
Like Jason Bourne.
You gotta understand, man. The world is a stage, and they play to our emotions and shit. They tug at our heartstrings to get us to feel a certain way about certain things. Definitely. Like they trying to make everybody feel cool about this bed when it's getting elected to Supreme Court. Like how outside of her being black, how do black women relate to her? Like, what makes her relatable outside her skin being black or brown? Like,
I
what?
tell you.
They don't know her standards.
Because her response to them asking how you know a man versus a woman. Bitch, I'm not a scientist. I can relate to that. I can have a beer word. That's how the white people do.
Hey, I hope anybody like that don't like pussy.
Is that the one who said that shit?
Yeah, that bitch said she's not a biologist.
Yeah, that's.
And she a person who said she could differentiate
I fuck with her.
She said that she couldn't determine the difference between somebody who's a child molester and somebody who views child porn. She's known for being very lenient on child molesters, on pedophiles. But just because she's black, yeah, that's it, man. That black girl magic is toxic.
She's black though.
She's kind of black.
Speaking of, what did our homeboy Cam Newton have to say about this?
Big homie Cam.
Talking about
That's how you say it, boy.
You know what he said? He said a woman should cater to a man.
Yeah.
Cam Newton.
Know when to shut up and listen.
Women should cater to a man's needs and know when to be quiet. I mean,
do y'all believe that?
Yeah.
Wait, no, nigga, wait. Why did he say this? I want to know the why he said it before I can agree with this.
It's like the natural hierarchy.
Hold on.
No.
Let's not assume.
No, I'm just saying, like, why you.
Okay, let's go Cam.
Say it.
Let's go Cam, then we'll go Trevor.
GQ about to hit the article.
Cam Newton believes women should cater to the man's needs, saying his ideal partner should know how to cook and when to be quiet. And he's now facing serious backlash. Let me just go to this article. He explained women call themselves bad bitches based on appearance. It's superficial. A woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to the man's needs. Can't stop. I think a lot of times when you get the aesthetics of like, I'm a boss bitch, I'm this, I'm that, no baby, but can you cook? You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
We gotta protect Cam Newton.
Yeah.
We gotta protect that nigga.
He said he's not trying to beat up his
He's not trying to beat up his queen. He said that sucker shit should not be rewarded.
Oh,
They
shit.
really got that shit on them.
So okay. Well, I agree with that to a degree then. Cause it's like, nigga, it ain't no fucking just, bitch, shut up. I do everything. I make the money. It's just like, nigga, we've been talking about this on this show in several different
you can't
ways.
have nobody at that store status trying to trying to fix what's right. You know what I mean?
What you mean?
Like you can't have nobody. They trying to keep the division, that ongoing war between men and women.
Especially black.
They trying to keep that, especially black men and women. They trying to keep that shit going on. So let's highlight Cam. And see what he's saying. Put him on Front Street.
Do
you think that he was wrong for his assessment?
I don't think he was wrong at all.
Okay.
I don't think he was wrong at all. I mean, he wasn't saying nothing wrong. He didn't say nothing negative. They want to view it as negative because of all the bullshit and people, the independent women and this and you don't need a man and man, look man, how you make a kid? That's all I'll be having to tell motherfuckers. How the fuck you get here?
I was telling Jeremy, man, that it's a lot of bitches who in their 30s and 40s don't understand the gravity of this situation. Even 20s. Because they really ain't got a grasp of reality. Like, a single woman in her late 20s, 30s, 40s, you in a recycling bin. You wait for somebody to come by who need an old sock. You know what I'm saying? You're not a prize. You old, you've been ran through, but you put some eyelashes and some makeup and think that you the star.
You ever notice how many single women are here today? Like just fine ones, everything. All of them.
It's more women than men.
Like fine, they single out this motherfucker.
And hold on, I'm glad you said that. To his point, which I say to Jeremy all the time. I don't qualify a woman being bad, like him said, a bad bitch by just physical features. So, and they don't understand that because all they had to do their whole life was be pretty. They haven't been taught to be what the man needs you to be. You know what I'm saying?
Help me.
So
especially when you get told that shit 100 times a day.
And then, but it don't amount. It don't even amount to shit.
They quote the Bible though. They quote that Bible, but they gonna leave out there help me. Leave out there help me. They don't pay attention to certain shit. They love to do that.
I think it's funny how they tried to pull up that old shit from when he laughed at the female reporter talking about, look at you, you know all about sports. Like it wasn't no. They took that shit out of context too, nigga. I'm like, nigga, that is impressive for anybody to have stats on hand like how she had them niggas. Like, damn.
How do y'all qualify a bad bitch? What's a bad bitch to you?
I don't know, Jason.
He
said some
working
cold
on her
shit, but it was
shit.
struggle.
I mean,
Picturing her play football.
kind of cute. I mean, attraction always is physical first, but you just gotta be on your shit. Know when to listen. Like I said, submit. That's my bad bitch. Like you listen, you on your shit.
What about you, Jerry?
36, 24, 36.
Yeah.
She got the 9mm.
She gonna put this pack in her teeth.
Hold on.
Yes.
Go ahead. Hold on. All jokes aside, Jerry. Hold on.
Yeah, but it's just somebody.
What's you straight up? Go ahead,
You a
Jerry.
bad bitch if like you just dope ass person and I believe you gonna make me better and shit. I'm like, yep, I can fuck with her. It's like I did to trust you and shit. Like I gotta know if God forbid one of us did something stupid. If I'm in the interrogation room,
what the fuck? What in the fuck is the matter with you, nigga? Why does it always go to a criminal element, man? I'm so. Jason, what's your?
I'm actually, I can't do the gorgeous game. You can have gangster.
I kind of agree with what Cam said. Like that main part hit though. Like,
cook.
I know how to cook. You don't know. Oh yeah, you don't know how to be quiet and let a man lead. Like that shit is powerful. He ain't say you can't lead. He said you don't know when to let a man lead.
Do you think it's ever efficient? I mean, time for a woman to lead.
It's very rare, sometimes, but when you down on your shit though, when she up,
do you think that's assistant or leading?
Huh?
Do you think that's assistant or leading?
That's a
What
you say?
Get myself back in the game. Bitch, you got to build me back up.
But that's about as close as they do.
I can think of one.
What instance should a woman lead?
When the baby crying.
No, because I'm a director to go get the baby.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
You are like.
Hey, baby, I'm trying to
If
sleep.
you don't shut that baby up, you know you right though, because I be having to tell why you ain't moving this shit.
You must have got kids, Junior.
Okay.
No kids yet,
You gonna know, my nigga.
I mean, I feel like the woman.
When she had a baby, nigga, you gonna be sleepy. You gonna be like, hey.
That's not leading. We talk about the context of a man and a woman. That's her just The woman is supposed to be over that shit.
In the ground.
So that's what she's supposed to be over.
Yeah.
I'm talking about over the man.
House over the man. I don't think nothing.
That's
That's
what
just like straight everything outside of what the man like. Look, I got all this shit right here in the back. You handle all that shit.
The thing is, you're supposed to provide the security, so she's secure and doing what she's supposed to do.
Exactly.
So that's
listening to you.
Because people don't understand, like to Judy's point, so they try to create this war, this pseudo war between men and women, where it's non-existent because divided nobody wins. So what you have to do, as men, what we have to do is we have to understand that we can't save the world. Like, so when you see these raggedy bitches, you say, "Whoop, look at somebody else's grief."
Hey.
And you got to make sure that you control your own house.
But then you got to remember too, it's like a lot of niggas that ain't really fit to lead. They ain't been cultured. You know what I'm saying? They ain't been trained to. They built to, but they ain't been fucking.
It's that rap music.
It's them being raised by their mom.
Yeah, it wasn't ingrained. It wasn't ingrained in them how to do that.
I was raised by my mom. I was kind of more kind of let me.
That's when they got to
move around, so I was more like, out and about.
I'm saying these dudes not conditioned to be leaders. So it's not like they just wake up with the inability. It's just that they raised by women. It is by design. We always thought women necessity.
I mean, like they only raised by women out of necessity because there ain't no man in the picture.
But you have to go back to why the man not in the picture too.
Yeah.
Like 9 times 10, the nigga ain't there because of the woman.
That ain't the debate. That's for me. That ain't the question.
I always make a point though, even being raised by my mom, my coaches came in the picture at some point.
That was a guy.
They definitely led me in the right direction.
Built like that.
And like you don't, these boys raised with them feminine spirits, so they in turn every dealing with women is fucking. Not even that. It's like on an emotional level. They not equipped to instill discipline, because that's what it is discipline. It sound harsh and it sound what people consider mean, but you have. Discipline just means that you have to know how to act in particular situations to make sure everything goes. Women are assistants. That's what they are. They're not meant to be fucking derided just for being a woman. If you got a good woman and shit, you got to hold on to that. And but the thing is, you have to make her a good woman. Yeah. You have to mold her, because you always say you got to destroy and rebuild. You got to take all her preconceived notions of what a man and woman relationship is supposed to be like. You're supposed to kill that shit. And then you're supposed to raise her in your own image, create her in your own image. Whether that's teaching about the scriptures, whether that's teaching how to ride a bike, whether that's teaching how to sell weed. To Jeremy's point, but
it's all about it's all about growth.
Growth and development.
Yeah, that bitch don't stand a chance. That bitch ain't got a shot. Jeremy out here trying to fuck with 21-year-old girls with gangster disciples. Hey, but shout out to Cam. I definitely agree with that. We got one more from their topic before we wrap it up with some shit we want to. DJ Khaled was given a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Anybody impressed by that?
Man, it's hard putting niggas on your mixtape.
It's sarcasm.
It's nothing to be impressed about because it's not an award.
Do we even make beats, nigga?
You know, shit.
Okay.
What when you say award?
Like nobody gave it to you.
Like
your fans just went out and paid for this little spot and did paperwork.
I was a little biased.
What's the difference between that and then white people only listen to your music giving you an award?
I'm just saying, like, people, probably your own fucking staff went out and paid for this. So this is not like...
Hold on, it's not that cut dry for a rock star.
Why?
Because there would be so many more motherfuckers with stars. It would be so many more.
And then you saying like some of the low-level people who managed to get a star?
Who low-level? As you said on this couch in Indianapolis.
Let's find out.
As you
when I first heard it, I was like, he from New Orleans, that's what's happening. Then I was like, what the fuck he do to get a star? Like they said, it's hard to get niggas like a mixtape. Like every album he made is like maybe 2 songs, 3.
Shit, they just I think they figured they like shit.
Now he's influencer, I guess that's the new word going around.
Maybe they like somebody gotta be the best of everything. So who's doing the best DJing?
I think it was some influencer type shit, cause it ain't no DJs.
Do DJ Phone Flex got one?
This is like questionable people. I'm like, oh, okay, they just.
Right now, he
Because Queen Latifah got
I
it.
said they ain't on social media.
But look at what
he had
But
a
Queen
way bigger
Latifah don't
impact.
have it as an actor. She under here on the singer part, along with Will Smith. So Will Smith could literally have it on the fucking acting part, but they got him on the singing part.
I mean, just
Yeah,
for
but you got niggas like
so you
Steve-O.
don't think
You
you don't think that he's a hip hop a classic hip hop artist or legendary quote unquote hip hop artist?
They still play
DJ
summertime.
Khaled,
Hell no, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Nigga, if they could put the jackass niggas
Will Smith
on
one of the rare
this
people who
shit.
probably less than 2 games.
They
He's
put
the Pee Wee
DJ
Kirkland of rapping fucking
Yeah,
movies.
Him, Q.
I still got that
Yeah, Bob.
that summer song on one of my playlists.
Yeah, summertime. That's a classic.
Summertime.
But real quick. When we sit here and strip it of what they told us is something important, what exactly is the significance of a star in Hollywood? What's the significance? Like, what makes that so spectacular that your name is on a star on the street?
Supposedly it's forever.
Nothing lasts forever.
That's why I said supposedly.
But
Like a
I'm
tourist
talking about just
attraction or anything.
my personal thoughts, like not from what they propose to us and things like that. But what exactly, like what makes these motherfuckers?
Yeah, I kinda-
Exactly.
Especially because we don't got none that's work. People, it ain't like how we used to say it wasn't no stars and superstars and mega stars like it is no more. Like these motherfuckers ain't even really worthy.
It's all water there.
Especially the ones you can control.
They are, because everybody on that thing is controlled. Everybody who has a star on that motherfucker is controlled. They're part of the machine. Hollywood, like people don't understand what Hollywood means. Like, do y'all even know what Hollywood is?
Hollywood land.
What's the meaning?
Hollywood. It was the wood. It was Holly. That was wood, but it was used to cast spells. It was used for sorcery. So that's how they got the name Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? That whole thing is about spells and rituals and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what all that shit is. That whole shit is built on fucking wickedness.
Interesting. Once again, I told you I ain't know that shit. I was living that. I can feel it though.
You can feel it. Like, I believe that shit is like it's an energy or spirit and shit that's out there, man. Like them, it's some diabolical, sinister shit that goes on out there.
Yeah, that's like when we was in that. Like all the times I've been out to LA, all these months, or Cali, we be outside of that motherfucker. I don't never like going to LA. I want to see the Hollywood, going through all that tour shit, going to LA. I like being everywhere outside of LA.
Super casual.
I go on the
fakeness
TMZ
and
tour.
shit, bro. Like,
Anybody can nominate anybody for a star. But if you get selected, you get the luxurious gift of being nominated to pay the $50,000 fee.
ain't that a bitch?
You gotta pay the fee. The
It's
person
just-
who
But you say just because you're nominated and shit, but you still gotta get selected. Who does the selection?
Why would you choose?
they say it's the
And who? Because you can use to go nominate somebody.
Can't put
Yeah,
the
but
face to
anybody
it.
can.
Like the Academy
Yeah.
Award.
What's the criteria for you to nominate? Though? What you have to fill out to
It's like an
nominate?
Oscar. Who the fuck
Hold on, because they just had it in here. They say anybody can do it. Anyone, including fans, can nominate anyone active in the field of entertainment as long as the nominee or their management approves the nomination. Nominees must have a minimum of 5 years experience in the category for which they are nominated and a history of charity.
Charitable
nominate
contribution.
fucking
What the
DJ
fuck
Khaled for fucking.
What he doing?
Yeah,
They donate money.
Ashanti got a star.
Because like anybody who got 50
You
bands,
said she
that's a
deserves
signature.
stars.
Nigga, can you imagine getting nominated? Wait, hold on.
Ashanti ain't
Can
got no
you
star.
imagine getting nominated and winning, and then you ain't got the bread?
I'm telling you.
They be like, yeah, we nominated this week, ass nigga.
Put my
Let's
shit on
They
layaway.
probably like
I'll
still
pay
put
for my
it
shit.
on
Be quiet,
the
baby.
bill.
I'll pay for most of the party. That's what I was about to say.
You get a bill and shit. We gonna put this shit down.
Ain't that a bitch?
So what's the prestige in
How
it?
the fuck she get a
They can
star?
walk on your name, nigga.
I mean, like, why shouldn't she? Like, what's the?
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you make it,
So you ain't get no
so-
kickback,
so-
nigga. You ain't get no kickback.
So I'm saying, like, what makes it so important if anybody can get one?
that's what I'm saying.
Like, how is it important? Like, how is that? Like, I don't know.
Like
But
they said,
like man, DJ Khaled got to start like, okay.
why niggas got statues,
I
nigga?
guarantee you,
for real.
DJ Khaled was calling people probably like, hey man, you know, I ain't got a star and shit, right? I'm just saying, I need like 2 more calls and shit. Like, cause he strikes me as that type of like
a
need
fundraiser.
the adoration and shit. Like he need that shit.
They are.
Do you think he was excited?
But
dog?
they are.
I think he was like, hell, I need another one.
Hell yeah.
Another.
I said it's the people like
He went
people
these
like Stack
Jordan.
Roll.
Like who?
Like Stack
What
Roll.
about it?
He became famous like A&R and shit. Low key behind the scenes.
Who would he A&R for?
He did fucking Lil Xan, Lil Peep. He do like all the druggies, like all the.
Fuck did because they try to sue that nigga.
Yeah, he doing like all that young music. He found his way, getting his bag, pimping out all them kids and shit, getting to the bag and just.
Oh, Stack Cole, I know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, so like, man, like.
I didn't know that.
I be like,
See,
fuck that
I'm
Hollywood
so
star
much
and
of the
shit, man.
200 episode.
Stack Cole can just walk into the mall.
Look at this.
Look
Look at this nigga.
I'm just saying he can just walk into the mall and you just.
This
can
looks
exist.
better when you say that. Oh,
You can just exist and be like, shit, I ain't gotta deal with this. And then if you wanna pull like a bad bitch, you ain't like you said fucking with you. You be like,
You know this me, right?
So how do you
pretty much though.
How do you know it's a bad bitch?
I'm just talking about a bad bitch aesthetically.
Oh, call back.
Aesthetically. What's the brain?
To your view, aesthetically pleasing, like the view to the eye.
Okay.
Back to Cam.
Back to Cam.
That's all facts though.
Speaking
Don't
of the
give me
music,
no damn.
Speaking of the music, shit, I mean that's how they brainwashing, especially the kids, cause like who coming up after us?
Speaking of music.
So all
Hey,
these young motherfuckers, just think about the young generation right now, which a lot of motherfuckers really don't think. Man, I went to this fucking little, I ain't gonna say convention. We was got this dude started a group to help young black men, to help young black kids, get them out of the streets and talk to them about what they be doing, what's going on. And I went, check it out and tell about what I do, kind of inspire them and shit. Right. These little niggas, y'all remember y'all go to house parties? Y'all
Podcast every Tuesday.
Y'all went to house parties.
Keep you on the streets.
He said you inspired him to fight.
Y'all went to house parties.
It's that like the Mike Shop.
Y'all went to house parties and shit, though, right?
Yeah.
Niggas ain't had no guns. Every single last one of them though.
Yeah, every house party I went to was some.
You blame
Every
rap?
Every last one.
Yeah,
Yes, definitely. I blame rap, social media. Majority is rap because a lot of these young dudes is really be going off of what these rappers is doing. Like they.
I blame.
I don't know if they-
When you say they going off what these rappers be doing, what's
talking about
why
what
is that their first line? Like why is that their first line? What was the buffer between them and rappers?
The buffer between them.
What should have been there to stop them from following rappers?
They're the father. Yeah, the father.
So you can't. So then you go back to you can't go. I mean, I understand what you're saying because I say it's
That
a lot
makes sense,
of
though.
fucked
That
up
was
vibes.
a great connection.
It's people. This is a fucked up time for music, man. The shit that they promote and shit, and they know exactly what it's doing though. But I think us is
Is it though?
it is.
Because music really been fucked up for a long time.
It used to be a balance. Hold on, he wasn't popular. He wasn't promoted. He wasn't put. He wasn't. Hold on. He wasn't. These niggas wasn't mainstream. These people weren't doing halftime shows. These people wasn't pushed. These people weren't getting pardoned by the president and things like that. These were not mainstream things. These are things. Evil has always been there. But when evil is lauded and pushed to this, pushed to the surface, when Horn is pushed to the surface, when these bitches they have no regard for men, they want to supplant men as leaders. This is what's been pushed and promoted. So it's always been an underlying factor. But what it is now is full blown. It's not HIV.
And it's easy.
Well, I mean,
my bad, Jerry.
no, I was just gonna say like it seemed like that. Yeah, there's a lot of bad music out there.
Terrible.
But the thing is that like a lot of the craziest shit where they saying, yo, I'm gonna do all the drugs, and I'm gonna just kill bitches, and I'm gonna shoot niggas all day. That ain't the shit that's on the radio though.
Yes, it is.
No,
Yes, it is. First off, ain't nobody listening. Ain't nobody listening to broadcast. Right? Ain't nobody listening to this shit no more.
Okay.
It's all satellite radio. This is where it's at. It's a new media, nigga.
Even on the local Clear Channel shit, nigga, they talking about, nigga, I want to kill myself, nigga.
Like they found a way to go around.
As a double cup.
Right.
You got 2 cups. Why you got 2 fucking why every fucking
That shit ain't do that.
2 cups?
But it's
It is
promoted.
Different
We were doing
never
that.
promoted.
We were doing that shit in Anderson, bro.
But they were doing it in Texas.
Not in Anderson,
It's just
though.
once the man.
I guarantee you, I would bet my life it was niggas in Anderson sipping codeine in the fucking 70s That is a narcotic.
No,
That's a narcotic, nigga.
What about? But
We're talking about young kids.
But what
doing
about
this
the
shit
different-
now.
We ain't talking about the city where with like a couple
Talking about
motherfuckers.
young kids
You know
doing
for a
this
fact
shit,
that junkies are being promoted over the hustlers.
bro.
And
Oh,
his,
yeah, I
and
get
his
that.
kids just got fucking double cups because they see other motherfuckers got
Exactly.
no. It ain't even no liquor in there.
Exactly.
They hope to aspire, nigga, to get liquor in there one day
Big league
to be a
shoe.
lean head. Big lean head.
Nigga, I remember about high school, nigga, when Wayne started. That's when Wayne really got it. I would say Wayne got it cracking, but in Anderson, Lil Wayne was like more vibrant. Like, I'm on this lean with the double cup. We started getting our pops with double cups and shit.
And that was, and so now you put it today. The people you name, Lil Xan, Lil Pump.
Slim Thug.
How what them niggas OD? How many rappers done OD recently?
So he didn't make the world
A
show.
lot.
You got Mac Miller, Juice WRLD.
A lot.
He was trying to hide pills. Instead of overdose.
That's all they say.
Yeah, so they said, yeah.
And they had an interview came out last week. That nigga said he took that shit. That nigga said we had so many people with us who would have took them charges. He said that nigga was just a junkie, man. That's what he said though. He thought you talking about Juice WRLD. They was like he ate that shit and he thought he could take it, man. Like people be
Watch this.
what?
Yeah.
That's kind of how
Wake me up when we laying.
Yeah, man. Like people be thinking like, oh, like I'm so good and shit. Like, oh, and then
Prince died. What the fuck I got to do with me?
Yeah.
That nigga ain't do it.
y'all know the crazy shit I tell people. You probably don't get this.
Boy.
You start treating like a junkie, man. Don't do that no more. You start scared the shit out of me. You say you gonna tell people.
I was just gonna say,
Crack is whack.
we made it to a time that Prince and Michael Jackson outlived Keith Richards. Out of those three, two niggas is dead. Keith Richards is alive. Drugs killed two of them people.
He didn't outlive him.
No, Keith Richards has outlived Michael Jackson and Prince. If you go back to the 80s and you look at these three people.
First off, let me just say this real quick. Don't say that like you made the observation. I just heard someone else say that. I can't remember who. But
Who? Because it was probably me. Who else you heard saying that? Because I've been saying that shit.
Don't worry about it. I'm Googling with y'all.
That's right, Google that shit. I'm about to Google that.
And you call that girl and have her line you again. I bring up old shit. I bring up shit that was 20 minutes ago.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
hey, but listen, listen. I want to
Yeah.
ask y'all this, and it might take a bit of brainstorming. It might just pop up and populate your mind. Start with you. You the last, could be the last one here. What's been your favorite guest or your favorite episode? Who was your favorite guest?
Oh, my favorite guest on the favorite episode.
Yeah.
It had to be. Man, I got.
He's psyched to say he that shit.
I
I
knew
I'm gonna tell you.
Get it back, hold on, get it back, get it back.
I was gonna say,
Come on,
like,
Tark.
should we doing some funny shit or we doing like some serious?
One of your favorites.
Rob the voice.
I don't think I was there for that.
What was
I
this?
was
What was
here
your
for
favorite?
Roger Boy.
What was your favorite?
It was a great show.
It was a great show. Man.
It was a memorable
I'm
show.
dead ass serious, man. I know he's been on here, but I can't remember shit about that episode.
Well, you need to go back to that
No, I don't.
episode according to Juvie.
I can't remember that shit. Can't remember that shit.
No, but
You can watch these episodes.
Yeah.
my favorite guest, man, had it. I'm gonna say Keezy. He was good.
Easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was a good. He was a real
Well,
good
it
artist.
really wasn't a great show, but he was a great guest. He was a
He was a
good
real
guest.
good artist.
Pat was backseat driver.
He was a good guest. I'm gonna go
Oh, you
to
said
GQ.
Pat.
I'm gonna go to GQ.
Favorite show. Gotta be the first one. Cause shit, I
We
went.
doing show or guest?
Well,
Oh, okay. Man, we did a funny ass. It was one show. It was probably like about 10, 12, 20 shows. Shit, we was
I
laughing.
already know what the fuck he's talking about, but I'm right with you.
We was
I'm
laughing like
right the
funny
fuck
as
with you.
hell.
I can't remember which one it
We
was.
was
I
laughing
can't remember
all
which
fucking
one it
show.
was, but I know what the
We
fuck
was
he
laughing
talking
like a
about.
motherfucker
I
all
hate to
fucking
be about. I
show,
really
man.
enjoyed myself last night. I had so much fun. I can't remember exactly what
Was
it
it when
was.
we had some people in
I know
there?
that
No, it
guy.
was just us.
We talking about with the
It
audience.
was just
I think that was one of those.
Yeah.
It was just us. We was in this motherfucker
Clown.
clowning, bro. It was like before the show, it was shit. Before the show was funny.
Talking about
We
the
got
show?
on the show,
Or
yeah.
TCK?
It was like the pre-show. We clowned, then got on the show. Then it was like we got all the way off talking, but it was funny as hell. I'm gonna go find this shit. Cause we was laughing like a motherfucker the whole show. That shit, like, I remember that shit like yesterday. I can't remember exactly what show it was.
I know what you're talking about. This is the fucked up thing. You said the first one, cool.
The first one. I got the call after Blue. You was like, "What you doing tonight?" I was like, "Shit." He's like, "You want to come do the show with me?"
What the fuck is you giggling for? Oh, cause I mean, he got the GQ voice and shit. Cause then I'm just imagining, like, what you doing? Shit.
No, it wasn't like that. I like that. He was wide awake.
Hey, Jason, this nigga was laid back.
But she called us face.
Right.
You got that from that.
That's your vision.
That's your vision.
He was the GQ voice.
And
It
so I
was
was
the
like,
voice.
shit,
Like,
I'm like, fuck it, I'll come through and shit. Then took off, but my favorite guest, probably the Battle of the Sexes is one of them. That was a good one because I had old Angelo there, and that was.
I feel like
Was he here for that?
He was there for that. Cause remember he had a little paper and broke down how Queen and everything else was.
That nigga was booming.
I hate when niggas call it just queen.
I do too.
Oh,
That's some
boy.
predatory shit. That's some sick
That
shit.
sounds sweet too.
My
Queen.
I think my for real. My
Morning
favorite,
Queen.
it's fucked up because my favorite episode is perhaps the one that Drew be talking about. I, for the life of me, can't remember exactly which one it was, but I remember we had a super good time there.
Rough ballpark of the number.
It had to be about
Yeah,
20.
I'm telling you, it was like it was about 15,
20
20 episodes. It wasn't long. It wasn't long ago.
Oh, ago.
Yeah.
15 to go.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, I do know what y'all.
You remember?
I thought y'all was talking about something like.
But you
15
remember
to
those?
go.
It's fucked up.
It was when my cousin was there.
No.
It was something, or was it when the audience? Somebody
No.
was
No,
there.
I don't think nobody was
Question,
here.
shut up.
It might have just been us.
I feel like this is just sitting there.
You felt that beat, you called.
It had to be us.
Was it? No.
Life of the party.
No.
Jeez, it's just so hard.
No, nigga, not your cousin.
You know how the nigga talking to me.
I think one of the funny ones too was when you about dude.
I like that one. I like that one.
dude.
That motherfucking what was it, nigga?
My nigga Teddy.
Trey
Brother
Stout. Trey
It's
Stout
like
was
actually,
there.
if you read in the fine print, niggas is getting killed.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it so we can move on too.
That nigga said in my shit.
He's like, I'm really trying to figure out what y'all's point was.
Wait, listen. We gonna act like I'm the only one to know an old black guy.
You could have got
That was
killed.
funny.
Hold on. Jeremy, you could have got killed. Because you was responsible for that. You brought him in here, so that's on you. It's either you kill him or we kill you. My favorite one
Actually,
probably.
y'all shit weak.
Damn.
And y'all lucky I came. I saved you niggas.
Been drinking right now.
My favorite.
His voice good. I was like, that nigga sound like that.
I was going trying not to laugh the whole
You see
time.
Jeremy pause for a minute when he started thinking
I'm
about
like,
it.
that nigga voice.
Yeah.
I'm like, that
What
shit
you
was
was thinking of
hilarious.
that?
My favorite one though.
Shit,
Oh,
that
my
nigga
favorite.
trying to come short.
Oh,
A few dollars.
my favorite one though. Episode probably this off top because if I go back and look, it's gonna change. But it was one where Illy was here and we did the end of the year prediction. I think
I remember that one.
I think Sister Sprue
Because
was
you was
here.
on point with
Yeah.
when
That was a
the
Dixie year.
predictions, yeah.
Yeah, was Sprue here that day? Yeah.
Yep.
I had Sprue uncomfortable, man. Sprue deleted me on social media after that show. That nigga unfollowed me and shit, man. Cause I had that.
How did
nigga
he
over
get-
there.
And you know, grown man follow you.
I kept asking.
Oh, man, this nigga, man, I can't take it.
Did you answer?
Cause I
It
was
was.
fucking with his masculinity,
Oh, okay.
calling him, you know,
Ah,
saying
man.
all that weird shit.
Massaging his shoulder ever so gently and shit.
You said what?
Massaging his shoulder ever so
I
gently.
couldn't
What about
do
you,
shit.
Jason? I ain't fooling with this nigga because he weird. Go ahead.
I like one. I think on the earliest, it wasn't even a particular show. I think I just like one of the elements that I liked about the show was sometime when you got we had niggas calling up. And they, I don't know why that was like fun. I think it's interactive. So I think, but I can't think of no particular episode. Naturally, I'm gonna say any episode I was on is my favorite because.
Cause you never heard one without you.
What about the one you did?
Nah, like, cause it was the build up to coming and shit. So I'm like, I'm thinking about
I see what you
the
said.
guest spot when I was just popping in. I'm like,
When you was this, hi neighbors.
Yeah.
He's Urkel.
Yeah.
He's Urkel in this shit.
Literally, I'll go home, Roger, nigga.
Yeah.
But I can't. Cause y'all said that I was like, we can't put our finger on it. But and then when he brought dude was for sure one of mine. That's why I said that. But I'm trying to think one more. But
bartender fee.
That was fun to you.
I wasn't.
That was
I
fun.
don't know. I just.
I mean, that's fine. You like it, you know?
The TC. You talking about the show? I was about to say the live show too.
That's
an icon.
Oh yeah, we got
icon.
200
That's
gonna
the
beat
best
your
thing.
mind.
How would you feel if like they say, Jason, we got a show for you. It's gonna be something. It's gonna have this goofy ass character and it's like a guest spot.
This nigga
And
refused
then
to
you
act.
look up
Yeah.
and the goofy ass character became the star of the show. A la Family Matters.
Jeremy, what was your favorite show? What was your favorite episode? We're not gonna let you do this today. What was your favorite show? What was your favorite? If you had
Shit. I like that first episode I came because you was like, you know, just talking about I beat you in the gym. And I was like, man, my nigga. It was like,
Put a preference on that. How?
Cause he was just I forgot what he was talking about, but I was like,
about amount of weight that was lifted.
Yeah, it was.
no, I'm talking about the very first episode I came and shit, and we was just talking about, cause we was talking about like race and shit, and I said some shit about black people, and he was like, why? And I'm like, nigga, don't ask me why and shit. And that's when I was like, fuck with this blind nigga, man.
blind faggot.
I don't ever say
It was
blind
something
faggot.
else,
It's
too.
faggot.
No, you call me.
But not to the gay people though, like this.
Oh shit, here we go.
You trying to fuck somebody.
They definitely ain't one.
Who you
Not
know
one
that's
of
gay?
200.
I know.
Who this nigga know personally? Somebody gay, you know
I don't know
personally.
nobody gay,
Look
man.
how he turned to the camera. Look how he turned. Hold on, look how he tuned into the camera when he said that shit. Look, he tuned straight. No, check it out.
I don't know
Check it out.
nobody.
He tuned into the camera when he said that.
I don't know nobody.
Showing thigh.
One day, when I'm in this executive room, and
I'll
they got
guarantee you, Jeremy. Listen, I'll guarantee
Okay, fuck you,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Okay.
You shot that nigga down.
Get it out.
Hey,
you.
man.
Jeremy can't even share fucking. He told. I said, Jeremy, you don't share YouTube. You know this thing. He tried to make like it was a cool nerd thing. I don't be on anything like that. I don't know how to share links.
I said it was a cool nerd thing. Stop internalizing it, little mama. I said it was cool. I said,
You did
I
try to
don't know how
make
to do
it.
it.
That's because that's what he's showing off for his cousin.
I said, I don't know how to do it. And I was like, cuz, you know how to do that shit?
faggot.
Because he was like, everybody know how to do it. You know how to holler at bitches. I'm like, nigga, I use social media for the DM message. I ain't never learned shit past the DM. Okay? You ain't never had a car, and you ain't know every fucking button, but you know how to cut it on. You know the brakes, you know the gas.
That's a motherfucker. Like, y'all be sharing all type of shit in the damn group chat.
Oh, no. Y'all don't see me sharing no
Yes, we do.
gifts.
No.
Nigga said yeah.
And
He
hold
specified.
on. It's so fucked up that he think that that's high tech technology. He think that's high tech, man. This nigga retarded.
Oh,
Respectfully.
How you know what a gift is, nigga?
Not the retard.
Hey, okay then.
You know what a
Because
gift is,
right?
to me, that's some fancy shit like all these niggas sending them moving pictures. Oh, nerdy ass faggots. Hate them niggas.
Look at
But
the
I be having
filter.
some good jokes I be wanting
No,
to
you
do.
don't. No, you don't.
But Javon be like, man, I'm not about to do that, Dad. Because I have to ask Javon this shit.
That's fucked up.
You gotta run
You
it by
codependent,
That's
nigga. That's
fine.
why you trying to keep her home. You
When
don't know.
I was on Snapchat, nigga, Javon showed me how to upload the videos and forget it,
So
bro.
he daddy, this how you do your weed.
This how you show your dick. This how you show your dick like this.
Give me like this, Javon.
Whoa.
Oh.
This ain't giving the kids. These niggas ain't gonna body say they mean shit.
Ain't nobody saying.
No,
It's just about the
nigga,
fact that you
no.
showed your son how to send a dick pic, or he said so it had to show you.
Where are you getting this from?
You don't know technology. But you send them.
You know old people. You know old people take cameras and be all close to their face. You be showing dick pics and shit that when you can't see them but the dick hole.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
It's holy.
Tell me
Who
what you think of Big Daddy.
hooked up your smart lights?
Nah, that I can do and
See,
shit.
that's why he's a piece of shit.
He came with instructions.
You're a
Don't
laborer.
you just screw me?
Yeah.
No, you still have to like
You
download
wanna
the
go
app and follow some motherfucking.
I'm gonna teach you how to read.
I'm gonna teach you how to read.
You have to read blueprints. Blueprint.
You gotta take this on Instagram class.
Yeah, on everything, nigga. I'm gonna send that nigga to the
Matter of fact, if y'all look
I'm
at my
saying,
Instagram page,
I'm
you
gonna
gotta see.
I'm gonna send you to the Polish Lady Seminar,
Matter of
nigga.
fact, let me show y'all nerds and shit.
They
real
got
quick.
older people.
Man, y'all go to my page.
Care, man.
On everything.
It's a video I tried to make when old boy quit the game. Quit the game, like me and game. And I took a clip of Boys in the Hood when he like, let me out the car, though. My shit sideways. I couldn't even get the video straight.
Just rotate it.
That's a reflection.
Hey,
of
learn
love.
it. Learn. You gotta learn it.
Oh, man, I don't
Trying
be
it.
playing
Learn
it.
it.
Shit, I don't be playing this shit. I'm
You
fucking
got
uploading
try to
it.
learn.
chat.
Can I ask you a personal question?
See?
Jerry,
That's
can I ask
just
you a
playing
personal
the ball.
question? Jerry, can I
What?
ask you a personal question?
What?
When you go get your hair done? That shit is disturbing me.
Man, I think you get shit retwisted.
I got an appointment.
That nigga like he been on
Saturday.
tour and shit.
You don't got an answer to that.
Yeah,
I got
the
a
fuck
fucking
is
Saturday
that?
shit.
New growth.
That nigga like he been on tour for 3 years.
Damn, nigga.
Place
Place for
You gonna say the same
This
participation.
nigga like a whaler.
But I really do wish though, man, because I be having some good ass ideas and shit. Man.
No, you don't.
We'll teach you then, bro. That's
Hey,
what.
hey.
That's what this is. This is a community.
Hey,
We're gonna
that
teach
video was
Jeremy
funny.
how to
What?
make gifts.
Cause it's when old boy fucking quit the game. Who quit?
We got the card.
But who
Right.
quit?
Vontae Davis.
What you gonna do?
I was like, that's the type of energy he was on. It was funny.
So he's saying he couldn't get it sideways.
A good
So
joke is funny
we
forever.
gonna get you straight, bro. That's what we were saying.
You don't know rotate me?
Hey, look. I know DL, nigga. Direct message.
He got a smart watch.
He knows swipe, niggas.
Dummy.
Yeah, and you know what? All I know how to do with this watch is look at tech. I watched the YouTube video one time. I was like, damn, this should do all that.
It mirrors your phone.
Fuck out.
Man, you can do some fucking purge shit with this shit. But
Hey, whoa, hey.
You mean I can get the high school
What do I
special?
get?
I just want to hear it one more time. What's the youngest girl you want to hear?
18, 19.
And how is your oldest?
Huh?
How is your oldest?
22, nigga. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Look here.
You gonna fuck your son, bitch.
Hey, we about to grab this
I'm not
up.
gonna take my son a bitch, dude. What kind of heartless ass nigga you think I am? But
I
if
take his leftovers.
but if I did take his
Choose your
bitch,
words carefully because I'm making a specific video about this.
if I did, it would only be to show him that bitch ain't your bitch.
Damn,
I like
OJ,
on the
if
game.
I did it,
You did like, oh, the game. Smoke that bitch out for you, son.
OJ.
I had to show you she wasn't shit, son.
But real shit though, real shit.
Pussy
He
good,
spent a
though.
lot of time with that shit. He the one who lived with me the
I
least.
see why you was on
He
her.
lived with me like
so
that.
you don't feel like you got no allegiance to him. I
No,
don't know you that much, nigga.
Like, I would feel too
I didn't know
bad.
you that good.
I would feel too bad.
You said what?
I would feel too bad. Can't live with me a long time.
So you feel like you owe him more than taking his bitch?
Like Javon, I'd be like, nigga, I taught you better than this.
No. First, you say
but the
you
other
ain't do
kids,
your homework.
Yeah.
Send her back.
I taught you better than this. What is you doing falling in love with these harlots?
Now I gotta
These
fight.
nasty gals.
Now I gotta fuck her.
Right, now I gotta fight you. That's what I'm saying.
This ain't the one you need to fall in love with.
I'm gonna teach you how to
I'm gonna
score.
show you by showing up.
Yeah.
Hey! Stop kissing in the mouth.
Yeah. Champ, you got anything you want to say in closing?
Man,
I'm kissing her now.
man, make sure y'all check out TCK, man. Streaming on all platforms tomorrow. And check out the YouTube channel, man. We got 200 episodes, man. So y'all can go back and laugh your ass off, man. At 200 episodes, man. Go ahead and check all them motherfuckers out. Cause we still coming. We got more shit on the way, man. It's come May 21st. Motherfucking fight going down. And we back in this motherfucker. We don't be in that bitch like the mob. And we got a whole lot of shit else coming out, man. TCK mixtape on the way.
You fresh in the motherfucking house.
Why you say get a round of applause?
Boy.
Nigga,
Boy, how you follow that up? Thank you for coming out, guys.
The only way
God
you know
bless,
how.
good night. Nah, but yeah, share, tell a friend, come back. See you next Tuesday, 8:15ish. You know, ready to show you that hurry up.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. Episode 200 and shit.
Ever since he
And,
said, man, sit on that couch right, nigga. I don't care. I'll treat you what you are.
Sit up.
You ain't gonna be out here being no regular asshole.
Hey.
Sit on that couch
What
right.
you ain't never gonna say sit up like you somebody daddy and
You
shit.
set up?
Motherfucker, I
was already sitting up.
I was already sitting
Now I'm
up.
about to ruin
You don't tell me what to do. I did this.
Nah, I want to turn my back and say, it's like, ooh,
Bitch, nigga.
That nigga said,
like I want to be in the camera for the last scene. Really? I'm showing my back, but
That nigga said,
You know what? Hold on,
Showing
you know
his
what?
back.
You know what? Because that's how them bitches be posting them pictures. Now, what was you showing when you were doing that? Why was you turn like that? Why was you with the weird arm? Real quick, real on everything. Hold on, real quick. On Joe's side, real quick. Corey says they big skater, you got a BBL. He says the nigga at the skater, you got a BBL. And you know what? I almost said, man, show me. I ain't believe it. I believe it, but I didn't believe it.
And then when I go skate, I'm gonna film it.
Tell him, say, don't film it.
Okay.
I'm gonna film
Yeah.
it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's episode
Hold on.
2.
You don't want to see it?
Man, I don't know.
It be great material.
Hey, I ain't saying do you want to admire it. Just to prove it exists, nigga.
Kevin about to jerk
Go ahead.
This ain't like this. Actually, you ain't gonna look at this.
I didn't look at the other video. I'm about to comment on that too.
But
Episode 200, motherfucking Wolf on Concrete. I just want to say, you know what? Like, God is good because, you know, I ran into these group of guys and they some cool ass individuals. Also, shouts out to all the women who didn't go to the mirror review because that shit really for just ugly bitches and fat bitches.
Why you always your picky like that?
Because I'm a motherfucking pimp, nigga. Put some respect on me.
Oh.
And I just want to say, man, so fellas, don't let y'all bitch do ugly, weak bitch shit. Bitches don't do ugly, weak bitch
What
shit.
if she ugly, weak bitch?
Huh?
What if she ugly, weak bitch?
What
We don't live
Then that reflects back on you.
What you like that? What you like that?
That's your fault.
Because if your macking is cracking in 2022, you ain't got no reason to have an ugly, weak bitch.
What if you like that nasty sometimes? You want your...
But even if you like a nasty bitch, you can dial that bitch up in 2022. You see Instagram?
You can at least pay for OnlyFans.
Go
You could go to the Dominican.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to episode 200. That's what's up. I just want to say, I'm going to speak for behalf of the guys that if y'all can run them comments up and get 200 comments, then Judy going to pay $80. Corey going to pay $40. Tori's going to pay $40.
You get free
Jason
tickets
going
to
to
the
pay
show.
$40. That's $200.
So
That's $200.
So he get two of them. He said he paid 80 for these two.
I was waiting on welfare.
You know what I'm saying?
Youngest, you the youngest.
You got it?
Because that's $200 for the 200 comment, for the 200.
We giving out free tickets for the 200th comment and the 200th viewer to the April 30th show at Joker's.
That's $200.
To Jason's point.
Niggas! Make sure, first of all, thank y'all for listening. 200 episodes. All y'all who rock with us, for real. We appreciate the love, the loyalty. Please share that like y'all been doing. We appreciate that. Everything counts. We appreciate all 30 of you. Make sure y'all come to the comedy show. I'm producing the No Chill Comedy Show in Indianapolis on April 30th, 6 p.m. Get your ass there, 6 to 9 p.m. It's gonna be a good ass show, guaranteed funny, nigga. So just stack line up, come through, and yeah, it's been a pleasure, guys, doing these many episodes with you. Consistency is key, and it seems that we've reached that, nigga. So we on the right path.
We done seen many podcasts come and go.
Sure.
Even our own.
Thank everybody for coming through. Me and Jason, we get on other people's podcasts, right? Yeah, so shout out to everybody who invited us today.
On everything, yeah.
Shout out to Uncle Buck.
Bringing TCK.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank everybody for tuning in another fantastic show. We definitely gonna be in the building for Juby Friday the 21st. I'm definitely gonna be at Jason's show on the 30th.
I'll be there.
R.I.P. Give a guy.
I'll be there.
Juby, you going? Who else? Who going? Let's get niggas on camera right now so we can come all kind of punk
He said
ass
Gilbert
live.
Godfrey did. Juby said he going and you
I'm
going.
there for sure.
Jeremy, you going?
It's April 30th.
April
The
30th.
same.
The
April
same
30th.
April 30th for Saturday. 6 p.m.
Are you going?
I'm down my calendar. I'm going.
I didn't. Yo, goddamn Rolodex, nigga.
This nigga just ran up with another game.
I'm looking at my
You know, I'm
weekends.
putting it on the calendar.
Hey Siri, set a reminder for April 29th to go to Jason's Comedy Show April 30th.
It's gonna be a good time, man. Fantastic dress to show out. Not only then, but listen, the 30th of April, the 21st. I haven't exactly figured out when we'll go to the 21st. Damn, 200 episode party get together. But we definitely are. So if y'all got anybody y'all want to get lined up for guests and stuff to perform, like we did 100. Keep them in mind. If y'all want to perform, definitely you want to rock the mic, Julie, Jason, you want to rock the mic with your shit. We're gonna have a fantastic time, fantastic show.
What about Jeremy?
Jason should do like some hosting type shit, comedy hosting type shit.
You want him to
I'm gonna drop a track.
I think
That's what you're gonna do.
They should be cheap.
I'm gonna drop a track. Just like D'Angelo
Yeah.
did with mic stand, front of the mic stand.
Jeremy, that shit's disgusting.
No!
But we're gonna have a
Yes,
fantastic time at all these events.
Y'all should
Let's
come
just stay consistent how we have been. Let's continue to build, go to another level again. Thanks everybody, not only the people who tune in or the guests, but to y'all here. It's a pleasure, something I look forward to. Usually I get off work and tired from the gym, but when I think about doing the show, I get reinvigorated. And I always enjoy this shit. So shout out to y'all for rocking with the best. Another fantastic show from the best podcast you never heard of, The Conceited Nobody, episode 200.